What is it, my friend? Shudder in fear. Oh, light! Give me a moment. Well then, take this! Now drive these foes away! Such was beneath us, my friend.
We have enough strength left. Prepare for what comes next.
Now, I'm sure you must be wondering why the legends call me the maniacal mage, and why someone of my renown has so meekly joined this party as an adventurer. I will show you the secrets of the Millennial Lord. Oh, darkness! How clever am I? Return thee to the earth. Such was beneath us, my friend.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of Wizardry variants Daphne, and today we're going to be going over the Millennial Lord himself, Adam. Adam was previously the strongest mage in the game, only being dethroned later by Shelly, once she was added into the game. Adam has a great toolset at his disposal to complement his good stats for the mage class. If you were looking for a good mage to invest into from the normal banner, I'd definitely say he's worth it, but for the limited banner version of Adam, I'd argue differently. The limited banner Adam has similar tools compared to his normal banner counterpart, but it's not nearly as powerful in my opinion. If you're just interested in both the normal banner and the alternate banner Adam and how to build either of them, stick around as we go over just that. This past Adam, although not as strong as his permanent banner counterpart, is still decent. This Adam's passive, Light Shaft's Radiance, increases the damage to enemies for the user and allies in front of or behind him if the allies are light type. The damage increases higher if damaging a dark type enemy. What the passive doesn't tell you is that the row the passive is affecting needs to be entirely made up of light type characters. Meaning if you don't have a full row of light type characters in front of or behind Adam, this passive will not activate, making this passive only useful if you plan on making the majority of your team light type. Normal Adam's passive, Knowledge of the Millennial Lord, reduces the resources needed to use spells and skills that cost between 3 to 10 resources. Past Adam has an inheritable that focuses on MP and his resistance stat, while current Adam has a discipline that focuses on his magic power and his action speed. Then both Adams share the same inheritable, that being Wisdom of Truth. This inheritable prevents all of your spells from being resisted, on top of reducing the elemental damage that is done to the character, the damage reduction being lessened when learned by a different character. One last thing, when you merge the two different versions of Adam, your Adam will gain a passive, Contagious States of Mind, which very slightly increases a couple of his stats. The most notable stat increases are 5 to Dexterity, 2 to Magic Power, and 1 to MP. In terms of stats, I'd recommend focusing on IQ and Speed. Both Adams share the same stat pool and stat variance, so you're not going to miss out on anything stat-wise for sticking with one or the other. For the duplicates of the limited edition Adam, I'd recommend investing all into Discipline. His Discipline is not the greatest, but the overall stat buffs on a limited unit is needed, especially for one like Adam. This also includes the normal Adam, although for a much different reason. Normal Adam has a fantastic discipline that increases both action speed and magic power, which are two crucial stats for mages. So focusing on the discipline for both variants is the best idea. However, I would recommend moving his inheritable onto other mage-like characters so your spell typings cannot be resisted, letting you do neutral damage to all of your opponents at the least. The best part about his inheritable is the effectiveness of the skill's resistance negation is not affected by the passive's level, meaning the moment you have it on your mage character, you don't need to level up at all to maximize the skill's effectiveness, as it is maxed out at level 1. To summarize, I believe that normal Adam outshines the new limited edition Adam despite them being closely similar to each other. Normal Adam's discipline is just far superior compared to his past counterpart. Limited edition Adam's passive is also very situational, making you need an entire row to be a specific element on top of needing the row to be either in front of or behind him. The damage increase may be serviceable, but for the specifications needed just to activate it, it's not worth it in my opinion. Now, comparing this to normal Adam's passive that reduced the cost of spells, as well as this passive stacking on top of the Way of the Mage passive that reduces MP cost of spells even further, it's really hard to choose limited Adam's passive over normal Adam's passive. Also, the limited edition Adam does not have a secret arts spell, meaning you're forced to wait until level 40 to utilize Lafaros, as well as not having a stronger variant of the spell. Then, merging the two characters will only help increase both Adam's effectiveness, and focusing on their discipline is ideal unless you're saving their dupes to pass as inheritable to other mage units. With all of this being said, if I were to rate limited edition Adam out of 10, I'd probably give him a 7 or an 8. This is because his stats in inheritable are really good, but his passive is just too situational and his discipline is not ideal, especially in comparison to his normal banner counterpart. That being said, I'd have to give normal Adam an 8 or a 9 if I had to rate him. He was the best mage in the game before Shelly was introduced. If you don't have a dedicated mage yet, your team will thank you for adding such an amazingly talented mage into your ranks. Anyways, I hope this helped you understand the character and what to do with him, and his limited edition version. If it did, don't forget to like and sub for more Wizardry content and more. And really quickly, I'd like to thank all of my channel members for their support. These people are amazing as they make it a little easier for me to give information like this out to you guys. If you'd like to support me like these fantastic people, you can do so for just $1 a month, and you'll even be given access to unique emotes that you can put into your comments or spam in my stream chat. I've also added a new benefit to the second tier memberships. So for $3 a month, you'll be given the benefits of the previous tier, on top of being given access to the thumbnail art for my character review videos as wallpapers. Alright, that's enough self-promo. I hope you all have a good one, and I also hope to see you all in the next video.